Last race before the summer break takes us to Spa, and it's time for us to focus on upgrades. The Hungarian Grand Prix was high octane. Oscar Piastri took his first F1 win as McLaren sealed a 1-2 result with the fastest car. Hamilton took his 200th podium, showcasing the W15's improved pace in rear-limited circuits in hot conditions. Red Bull are struggling to extract more performance from the RB20 with huge upgrades, while Ferrari took minuscule steps to the front. To continue on with this competitive trajectory, many teams are bringing major upgrades, and I'll detail you all the information regarding these said upgrade packages right from Mercedes and Ferrari down to Aston Martin and Williams, so don't go anywhere. Let's start this video with Williams. The Grove-based team should be bringing one of the biggest upgrade packages here to Spa. The team has talked about upgrades this season more often, and they are definitely on the back foot at this aspect, since the last upgrade they introduced was back at Monaco. The team had a decent outing at Silverstone, and with Albon finishing P9, while Sargent finished P11. Hungary was the direct opposite, as the Williams car struggled massively around Budapest's medium-speed corners. This shows that the car is good on high-speed corners, but is still lacking downforce to progress around medium and low-speed sections. Williams, to work on this aspect, have upgrades lined up for Spa confirmed by James Vowles. These upgrades are reported to work on adding efficient downforce to the car to improve through corner performance while maintaining the car's good aero efficiency. This upgrade will help improve the team's prospects at Spa as well, where a compromise between downforce and drag is essential. Next, let's focus on Aston Martin. The Silverstone outfit introduced a huge upgrade package at Hungary last week, making 7 key revisions according to the upgrades document. And looking at the data from the Hungarian GP, we can conclude that the team was able to make some progress with those upgrades confirmed by both Stroll and Alonso. While their race pace was not reflecting improvements, the single lap pace was significantly strong. As we have talked before, Aston Martin has a B-spec upgrade in the works for the AMR24, and the team only has introduced half of that package at Hungary, according to close sources to the team. The team made significant revisions to the underfloor and made aerodynamic revisions to the halo and diffuser. These upgrades, according to technical director Dan Fallows, are not aimed at improving the car's aerodynamic performance, but are aimed at improving the car's drivability for both their drivers. Since the team introduced upgrades back at Imola, the Aston car has had poor handling, and the team had to mix and match specifications to actually make the car drivable. So the upgrades in Hungary were aimed at solving this issue first, and the team seems to have made considerable progress towards that goal. Still, the AMR24 suffers from higher rear tyre degradation, and the car loses significant grip around low-speed corners, which used to be one of the car's biggest strengths. Coming to Spa this week, the team has lined the second half of its B-spec upgrade to work on these issues, alongside improving the generation of aerodynamic load within the AMR24. The team, according to reliable sources, are supposed to make a complete revision to the car's side pods, which is an upgrade talked by team members as well. This upgrade will be crucial for Aston Martin, as a step forwards here will confirm which development direction the team must opt for. Next, let's focus on Red Bull's upgrades. Hungary was a tough weekend for both Red Bull and Max Verstappen. The championship leader finished the race P5 after failing to overtake Hamilton's Mercedes on track, while Sergio Perez recovered to P7 following yet another poor qualifying. The team brought massive upgrades for the RB20 at Budapest as they introduced a new front wing design and made significant revisions to the car's engine cover, which according to the team is a high downforce spec. These upgrades, according to Max Verstappen, were the team's biggest package of the season so far and was only fitted onto the Dutchman's car. So looking at his weekend, once more we were not able to witness a significant performance gain apart from a clear improvement in straight line speed. The RB20 struggled around the circuit's second sector, where curb riding is crucial, so that seems to be an intrinsic weakness. Red Bull not being able to make the desired gains from the upgrades has led to Verstappen putting immense pressure on his team, and this also now has opened up a three-way fight between Red Bull, McLaren and Mercedes. Verstappen mentioned that his heavily upgraded RB20 was too sensitive and really slow, and mentioned that he felt no definitive improvement from the upgrades introduced at Budapest. As for Spa, the team will be reverting specifications. Both Red Bulls will be running the usual RB20 low downforce configuration to meet the circuit demands. And as for the team's prospects at Belgium, the RB20 aerodynamically is still a strong package, so I expect them to be favourites to win the Belgian Grand Prix. Next, let's focus on Mercedes upgrades. The Hungarian GP was another positive weekend for the Silver Arrows. the team introduced a performance upgrade at Hungary in terms of a revised rear corner deflector aimed at reducing flow losses, therefore improving rear downforce through a range of ride heights. Results were pretty encouraging, as Hamilton managed to fend off 2 Ferraris and the charging Red Bull of Max Verstappen to score his 200th podium, while Russell, following his qualifying errors, recovered to a decent P8 finish. The Budapest circuit, being rear limited and scorchingly hot, was one of Mercedes' least favoured racetracks, so to get a podium result there was very encouraging for the team, according to Toto Wolff. The Brackley-based squad had already announced that the team will have a double upgrade before the summer break, and it is supposed to be a big package, according to James Allison. A rear deflector revision is not a huge upgrade, therefore we should expect Mercedes to introduce significant upgrades at Spa. When it comes to the W15's aerodynamic philosophy, not much has changed within the car throughout the season, except for the revisions the team has made to the front, rear and beam wings. So at Spa, I expect Mercedes to make some visual changes to the car's aero, and the team will bring back its Jeddah rear wing to meet circuit demands. As for the team's prospects at the Belgian GP, this is not a circuit that has gone well for Mercedes within its current cycle of regulations. So it will be interesting to see where they stand with the W15 and where their upgrades will take them towards. Next, let's focus on McLaren's upgrades. Following a dominant weekend at Hungary, the Papaya team comes to face an entirely different challenge at Spa. The MCL38 is known for its drag issue, which can be a problem at Belgium, but the team principal Andreas Stella revealed that his team has updates lined up for Spa to work on those aspects. The team principal of McLaren post-race at Hungary gave slight hints that there could be possible front and rear wing revisions coming to Spa, track-specific parts to meet low downforce demands. As for the team's prospects for the Belgian GP, McLaren are on a rising form since Miami. They do now have the fastest car in Formula 1 currently. The MCL38 seems to perform very well at any circuit under any conditions, so it will be interesting to see if the team is able to continue that good run of form at Spa this week. Next, let's focus on Ferrari's upgrades. Ferrari will be bringing a crucial upgrade to Belgium, and that is reported to be a fix to solve the SF24's high-speed bouncing issues. Ferrari brought a revised floor to Hungary. Visually, we can see that Ferrari took out the kicks from the floor's rear, and according to Carlos and Charles, this new floor has reduced the bouncing of the Ferrari around medium and high-speed corners. But the problem still does exist, and the team has planned to introduce a revised front suspension at Spa to tackle this high-speed bouncing issue. Exacts of this revision is unknown, but reports indicate this revision to be significant in dictating the SF24's and Project 677's developments moving forwards. As for Ferrari's Belgian GP prospects, if the team is able to get on top of its high-speed bouncing issues, Ferrari have a decent chance of aiming for a podium here. So with all these upgrades, are you excited for the Belgian Grand Prix? We are very much into your thoughts and perspectives in the comment section down below. And on your way down, don't forget to subscribe to the channel to get notified of our future uploads and to keep yourselves up to date about the 2024 Formula 1 season.